Hi and welcome. Today we're going to be doing Pilates. So we'll start out with a kind of an introduction and a warm-up. So if you've never done Pilates before, it's totally fine. You can do what we're doing today. I'm going to walk you through some of the principles. So don't shut this movie off and just proceed forward if you've never done Pilates. You need some of this background information to help the exercises be effective. Pilates is a very educated form of exercise. It's not like running where it's a lot of repetition, rote movement, and you don't really have to think about what you're doing. Pilates is making the mind-body connection. So a lot of the moves, in order for them to be effective, need to be executed with the 6 principles of Pilates in mind. So the first principle of Pilates is concentration. The second is control, followed by centering, then fluidity, precision, and breath. So we have concentration, control, centering, fluidity, and breath. That's 5. What's the other one? Precision. Precision. Thank you. So we have 6 principles to work with here. I know it can be kind of overwhelming at first, so instead of feeling like you have to remember all 6 of them, start with concentration and concentrate on executing each repetition with precision and with control. So make concentration and centering your first kind of thing to think about, and then those other things will follow. So today we're going to be working out in my living room, so we'll start here on my mat, my rug over here. So go ahead and get in a supine position on your rug. Supine is just a fancy word for your back. So we'll start out here with a few warm-up exercises, and this will prepare you for the moves that are coming ahead in the next 2 videos. We're going to do an ab video, Pilates ab video, and then a Pilates leg work video. So we'll start here with shoulder slaps. Bring the arms up overhead. Inhale, lift the right shoulder off the mat. Exhale. And then inhale, lift the left shoulder off the mat, and then exhale. Now lift both shoulders off the mat and lower down. So you're lifting, and then as you lower, think of pressing the shoulder blades into the mat. That should actually feel really good. Inhale and exhale. So this is just helping you make that mind-body connection here. Really think about each move that you're doing. Think of proper execution. Inhale and exhale. Place the hands on the hips, and we'll move through pelvic tilt. So this is moving through an anterior and a posterior pelvic tilt. This is neutral pelvis here. I'm able to slip 2 of my fingers underneath my low back. So I'm placing my hands on the hips. You do the same. And imagine that you have a marble just below the navel. I actually took this from a Kathy Smith video. I think she's a really good teacher. And she used this visual. I think it works. So go ahead and do this. Take the marble. It's underneath the belly button. Inhale and then exhale. Roll the marble towards the rib cage. And then inhale, roll the marble back to start. So you're moving through an anterior pelvic tilt to a posterior as you roll the marble towards the rib cage. Do that a few times. It's a slight movement. It's a very small movement. I'm exaggerating it a little bit here just so that you can see the movement, but it might be so slight that you know, if someone were to watch you, they wouldn't necessarily see the movement. And you can exaggerate the movement if that feels good. This is similar to cat-cow in yoga. It's a great way to warm up the low back. Okay, so another element of Pilates is the breath. It's a little bit different from yoga. It's not the Ujjayi breath that we use in yoga, but it is really important. In a lot of ways, you can change the breath up in a lot of different ways. You can use percussive breathing, normal breathing. But this little exercise that we're going to do right now is just to bring some awareness to your breath. So take the hands, interlace the fingers, and place them just at the base of the rib cage. Inhale, expand your rib cage, feel the rib cage expand, and then exhale, contract. Use the belly to contract the rib cage and expel the breath. So inhale, fill the lungs, exhale. Close the eyes if you like. Inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, and exhale. We'll practice doing percussive breathing here. So close the eyes and inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So the breath goes like this. Do that 4 more times. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. So we had a quick introduction to the 6 Pilates principles. We worked on the breath. We went over pelvic tilt and shoulder slaps. Those are 2 really great warm-up exercises to do before you move into the Pilates workout. So I think that's good for now. We're going to move on to Pilates abs. See you there.